So my behind schedule ass was already going to make a separate video about Andor, but last night's episode made me have to air out a theory of mine. So did everybody else enjoy it? I thought it was pretty good. It was a little bit of a slow episode, but we got some classic Stellan Skarsgård and Forrest Whitaker action. We even got another cameo from Benthic Two Tubes, who is a background alien and like Saw Gerrera's right-hand man, and that dude has just a really cool alien design in my opinion. I've been a fan ever since Rogue One, was really happy he showed up in Solo, and pretty much over the moon that his background badass looking ass is in Andor as well. But I'll discuss all the shit I love about the show in a different video. I just wanted to air out this theory I have regarding, spoiler alert, Cassian Andor's mom's death. So we were introduced to Cassian's mother Marva in the earlier episodes. She's got the cool little red droid who has a stutter, but he is just completely adorable. He's like if you had a dog that could talk. It was really breaking me up in the current episodes. I was like, damn, I'm really feeling really sorry for a droid right now. I just wanted to give him a hug. Anyway, though, Marva was played by Harry Potter's Aunt Petunia, and she was much more likable in this role than she was in Harry Potter. However, as the episodes progress, her health begins to decline, resulting in her looking a bit more worse for the wear every time we see her, culminating in her off-screen death. So a lot of people think it's possible that she may have faked her own death and that there's like some rebel plan going on Ferrix, and I think, yeah, sure, maybe that's possible, but to me it's unlikely. Who knows though, maybe I'll be proven wrong next week. What I think happened to Marva though, is that the previously established ruthless rebel operator who was sent to Ferrix to kill Cassian Andor on the orders of Clea, Luthen Rael's assistant, simply killed Marva to help draw her quarry Cassian back home to Ferrix so she could finish the job. I'm of course referring to Sinta, one of the few survivors of the Aldhani job. One of the more mysterious members of that group. We didn't really learn much about her other than that her family was killed by stormtroopers and she's particularly ruthless, as it's implied that she killed an Imperial officer's family prior to escaping Aldhani. Which I just wanted to say, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, we didn't see her kill the family, but, I mean, it makes sense for her character. The stormtroopers killed her family and left her as a survivor, turning her into a ruthless rebel. And that Imperial officer may have died of a heart attack, but I'm almost certain it's going to be written in every report regarding Aldhani that he was killed during the heist. And so Sinta, seeing that kid there, probably saw a bit of herself in the kid, and realized that, oh shit, if I let this kid live, he's probably going to come after me one day, and I definitely don't want that. So I'm assuming that's why she made the call to kill them, but then again, I could be proven wrong about that too, because we didn't see it happen. Anyway, why I think she killed Marva is simple, because she needed to draw out Cassian Andor to take him out as per her orders. What better way to speed up the process of Andor just showing up, especially since they're just basing it all on the chance that he's going to show up after this heist, than the death of the only family member he has left. And of course, the Empire is watching the house, we know that. They may have made a big old deal when Brasso walked in. They're like, oh, big man's on site, we want everybody, watching. So in theory, it would probably be pretty hard for Sinta to get into Marva's house and kill her without the Empire taking notice. Difficult but not impossible. Need I remind you that she has also been shown to stealthily infiltrate heavily armored outposts and just show up out of the blue relatively undetected, like when she capped that chief engineer in the Aldhani job. This probably won't be a very long video. I just wanted to talk about this theory and get it out there in case I turn out being right next week. Or this could be something that they never confirm. This could be something that they just leave up to speculation, because I think that there's enough evidence to go on that, especially judging by Sinta's facial expressions when they're talking about Marva being dead, that it seems like she may know a little more than she's leading on about Marva. Like maybe she is the one who killed her. Again, I could be wrong about all of this, but I really like how this show depicts the rebels, and it seems like it would almost be a missed opportunity to not have had Sinta kill Marva, because it makes the whole situation that much more complicated. Because at this point we know Andor is pretty much down for the rebellion cause, due to Narkina 5 and all that. We need something that further complicates his joining of the rebellion as a whole, or his understanding of extreme measures needing to be taken. I mean, we see him just off Tivik in Rogue One like it's nothing. Yeah, he kind of feels bad, but I mean, doesn't really ever think twice about it. And then we've got Luthen Rael's cool ass, who pretty much is duplicitous to just about everybody. He never tells any one person the whole story. You gotta love that. Like, he tells Lonnie that Krieger had 50 men, but Krieger actually had 30. He also tells Lonnie that Dedra is wasting her time looking for Aldhani and Andor and all that. But we know that's not true. He's simply just misdirecting Lonnie and keeping crucial information from him in case the dude gets compromised and can give up, well, everything he knows that Luthen's up to. Better for him to not know that Luthen was involved in Aldhani, since Lonnie having that knowledge just complicates everything for everybody. And to a certain degree, Luthen is right about Dedra wasting her time, considering that we know the ISB thinks Axis is Anto Krieger, when Anto Krieger is just one of many of the cells that Luthen was supporting, or rather using as chess pieces. We also learn he's a goddamn ace when it comes to piloting. Everybody was talking about how his ship literally has lightsabers, but I was really happy to see the use of some kind of countermeasure on a tractor beam. That was just brilliant. I couldn't tell if it was a bunch of mines he dropped or like little bombs, some kind of explosive. And I guess I don't even have to mention how he handled Saw Gerrera. Saw acts like he cares about his men, but all it took was Luthen jokingly implying that Benthic was his man on the inside for Saw to damn near turn on his most trusted lieutenant. That honestly had me rolling, how Luthen just kind of easily manipulates somebody like Saw. I will definitely make a whole video about Luthen Rael after this is all done, but this guy is like my favorite Star Wars character by a mile now, and I've only seen, what, about an hour of screen time? Not even? I guess that's just Stellan Skarsgård for you. That guy is just great. You gotta love how he says Cassian Andor. I'm getting off subject, but him telling Lonnie,
I think about you constantly.
reminded me of in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo when he tells him,
Never had a man in here before.
But now on to the outro, because this video is already longer than I thought it was going to be.